First, I want to start by saying, hey,
Hi, good night. How are you?
did you say goodnight?
Yeah, I'm at Caribbean.
Oh,
Just leave it, just leave it.
believe it. So, what's your name? Where you from?
I am Shania Ramsey. I am from, well, I was raised in Brooklyn. I was born in Norristown, Pennsylvania, so a little
Okay, okay.
up from here.
First, I want to start by saying, hello, everyone. This is a
Hi,
podcast? Hey, what's up?
hi, good night. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, I first want you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Shania Ramsey. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was raised in Brooklyn and I was born in Norristown, Pennsylvania, so got a little bit.
Okay, okay. So, what do you do?
Um, Well, right now I am a student that attends Morgan State University. I'm in my junior year. But on the side of that, well, I'm studying psychology, but on the side of that, I like to create art and I like to put together photos, like by doing photography, taking photo shoots, and stuff like that. I just like creating stuff. I'm a really creative person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when did you start getting into drawing and painting? Let me know about that.
I want to say I started in like 2004. I was always drawing as a kid, but I was just little doodles here and there. But I really started a lot heavily when I moved to New York in 2014. The summer of 2015, I was just in the house because something happened. But like, I was in the house. I was just drawing, getting into my creative side, drawing a lot. Cause I didn't really have like the items that I need to like do the best that I could as drawing. So I was just like drawing on like lined papers or like printer paper, just draw on that and put it on the wall because it was cool to see my artwork. But
Okay, so that's something that made so that how did that make you feel?
um, well, in the situation, it was really like freeing, like it was a liberation because I was just in the house for that summer, so it was like I can't. I was basically on punishment for that summer, so I can't really like go outside. So I just started drawing, and that was like my freedom. I was expressing myself through that. I think I still have a couple of those pieces, but I really had to look around for it. But
Uh,
it was really liberating. Like I was able to just feel comfortable in whatever I drew. I would show my family like, look what I did. I even tried like drawing my brother and my sister. Like it was a picture that we took of them, so I like kind of tried to draw it out, and it was cute. It was like some little ghetto version, but I enjoyed it. Like
okay, so would you say so? Okay, how did they feel about your art that you showed them?
my family.
Yeah.
I mean, my family like playing games and like joning on people. We call it joning in New York, which is really just like talking smack. So they be like, ah, that's cute or whatever, or that looks nice, like that's cute. That's
I
something.
like
But
that.
they'll be like, nah, bro, that's chopped. Like that look crazy. Like I'm like, all right, bro. Like I'm gonna keep going.
I mean, as long as you love it, I mean,
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really like it. It started me off, so it was like, all right, this started me off, and I'm only gonna get better from this. So like, I'm a lot better in a lot of drawings. I even taught myself how to do it. Like I'll watch like YouTube videos,
hmm
show me how to do a side face. Some of my friends even showed me how to draw more too. It was cool. I enjoyed the support.
Okay, so would you say you have any favorite or least favorite art projects that you've done?
Um, I do have like my least favorite ones currently are probably like some of them that I have up on my wall right now, but I'm not gonna take it down because I need them to stay up. But it's one that I did, and it was just like something quick that I did. I didn't really like it that much. It was just like, all right, I want to fill up this canvas.
hmm
It's not my best because I didn't put my all into it. Um,
It's kind of like a
yeah,
freestyle.
it's like a freestyle. I just like did something on a canvas. It could be better, but it's cool for what it is. Another one that isn't my favorite for real canvases. Yeah, it's really just mainly the ones that I do quick that I don't really put too much time into. Like the one that's on your wall, that's one of my favorites because because I actually thought about it. I saw something that kind of resembled it, but I kind of twisted it and made it my own thing.
Oh yeah, that's the one that I bought.
Yeah, I really yeah the one that you bought from me. I really like that's one of my favorites. I like that one a lot.
And so, okay, moving on. So basically, do you have any current or future projects coming?
A project that I have been bringing items together for is my painting that I'm doing for my sister and my niece. I'm painting a picture of my niece and my sister when my sister first had my baby sister, my baby niece, right? So I think this one's gonna be a little bit challenging because unlike the other one that I did like a ultrasound for my older sister's baby, my niece.
Hmm.
That was cool because it was just black and white, and I kind of got that really well. But this one, I feel like it's gonna be a little more challenging, and I'm gonna enjoy it because I want to make sure it's very detailed, and then I also got to twist the background a little bit. So this will be my first time, kind of like making the same picture over, but on a canvas, and kind of adding my own twist to it. Another project that I was working on was a picture that I took with a camera, like a photographer picture that I took, and I'm like repainting it. It's basically like my stepdad when we was protesting during the during the summer. I think it was in July. He was protesting. It's a picture I took of him, and we were in like Brooklyn near Grand Army Plaza, and I just captured it. But like I'm bringing it to life through a canvas, and that's really cool. So those are like some two current projects that I'm working on when it comes
That's
to
really
painting.
cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
So, any dream projects that you want to do, like collabs, anything?
Far as art, I do want to like do a mural. I don't know where, but I do want to do a mural and get some spray painting in and kind of like bring my art to life in that perspective versus like a canvas. There are opportunities to do murals, but I don't know if I want to do it in Baltimore or if I want to do it in New York. I might want to do it in both. So that's just a potential future project when it comes to me like painting and drawing.
I think that would be good because, especially, I'm a Baltimore native, born and raised in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though that bringing a mural to life, especially in the Baltimore community, depending on what part, would that should be really good because it's like Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore County, but Baltimore City. My parents grew up in Baltimore City, but I usually am around Baltimore City sometimes. So it's like Baltimore City needs a lot of, I feel, life to it.
Yeah, I mean they have a really good selection, not even a selection, just a really good part of Baltimore that is really filled with art, and I love it. I don't know where it is, but like anywhere I go downtown Baltimore, there's a lot of art, and I like it a lot. But I feel like they don't get enough funding when it comes to the arts. Like,
It's not enough funding, especially in Baltimore City. It's not enough funding.
yeah,
LA.
but it's some really beautiful artwork out there though, and I see more and more every time. Like I travel out, like I'll look and notice something else. It's really cool. I want to just add my piece to it for real.
Okay. Okay. So, what was the question? If you had one person that you wanted to collaborate, who would that be? It could be a celebrity, friend, family, anybody.
When it comes to art, I do want to collab with. This is just a random thought, but if I was to collab with someone, it would probably be a friend. I don't really want to. I don't know any like celebrity, like big artists that I look up to when it comes to painting. So it's really more so like my close friends. A close friend of mine, Camille, she does like portrait drawings and water painting and stuff like that. And I really like how she does it. I would want to collab with her in some way and kind of just like add my taste to like how she does her type of drawings. Maybe she could draw the face of a person, and I can kind of do the background, or like she does the face of a person, and I add a body figure to it. You know, collab in a sense. You know, I would want to collab with her because she does really cool art. It's really like abstract, but she makes it real in her own way. Like it's cool.
Okay. And so, how would you describe your art in 3 words?
Hmm.
Hard question.
That's not really hard. It's just so many words. Like, it's so many words. You
So
know.
many words, yeah.
But liberating, peaceful, and then exotic, maybe.
Got it.
I don't know if you want me to explain why I choose those, but
I mean, if you want to, you can explain it, yeah.
exotic because exotic because I just bring a different taste to it. Right? Like, oh, sorry. Oh yeah, like it'd be a different. I bring a different taste to it, and it's really like my abstract to me is just like something that I come up with. Like I was saying in my other interview that I had, like a lot of my paintings that I do comes from my meditations or the things I'll think about in a day. That's why I haven't really worked on anything randomly. I was, but I stopped. But I haven't really been receiving like any ideas on like what to paint. So, but most of them come from my meditation. So it's like that's why it's exotic to me. Like nobody can experience that but me. I said peaceful because I'm a peaceful person. Well, most of the time I'm a peaceful person. So I like to like put that into my art and kind of like let
You say
people.
it's spiritual?
Yeah, spiritual, of course, but I like to let people feel that through my art. Just kind of like, just like okay, I see what you mean. It brings them a peace. Like it's not too disturbing. It's not too crazy. Like it's just like okay, this is calm.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the first word I said? I don't remember the first word I said.
Liberating?
You said what?
Liberating.
Yeah, liberating, very free. Because I do have, of course, I have some of my Black Lives Matter type of art, but liberating because, like I said, it comes from my meditation and just speaks to me, and I'm very liberated. Even though, even in the society we live in, it could be hard to kind of be free, but it's like you gotta believe in yourself, love yourself, and you'll feel very like liberated within yourself to
Yeah.
just express. And that's just my form of expression. So of course it's liberating. You know, get all ties together.
Okay. And so, where do you see yourself in the future as far as your art in currently in college, seeking a degree in psychology?
Um, so you can agree. I feel like because with my plans with psychology, I have my side plans with that, and that's what I want to do as a career job. But for me, art would really just be a hobby, and it'd be something I could teach the youth whenever I have the time to on how to same the same way my art teacher did for me. I would want to do to other children and just like teach them how to paint, how to draw, how to apply paint to a canvas, just basic stuff like that. Or
So,
even like
basically.
you said what?
So basically, art classes.
Yeah, like maybe even free art classes, stuff like that, just to help the community out. But that's far in the future. But that's just an idea. Like that's something I would want to do in the future, other than like continuous projects and making it bigger. You know, putting my artwork out for sale, like selling the actual canvases. I don't really know if I want to do prints, but I really like selling like the actual piece of my art.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah.
So would you say that from when you started off drawing and stuff back in New York in summer 2015 to now 2020, how would you say your art? Would you say your art has improved? Your like
Yeah.
drawing in
I was like,
general. Would you say that it has changed? I guess that would be a better word. Has changed from his back then to now.
it has changed a lot because I've put a lot of imagination into my artwork. That I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't do it 2015, 2014, but it's a lot more imagination. And I used to just use pencil, so now I use a lot more color. I'm more expressive in it, and I've experienced a lot more. So it's more stuff I can add into my artwork. There's other stuff that I know to be like, okay, this will go with this, or like I don't really know a background. Maybe I can like think of something that kind of like depends on it, something that go together like that matches with it. I'm out of words right now. You caught me at the wrong time, but yeah, I feel like I've definitely grown a lot. And I will continue to grow as an artist.
Okay. And well, tell me about your art mentor that you
Um,
had. I know you told me about that.
yes, I had an art mentor when I was like 17. And the high school I went to was called Erasmus Hall, and I went to specific. It was like five high schools within that big school, and I went to High School of Youth and Community Development. So my mentor, she was a mentor, but she was really like an after school art teacher. I still look at her as a spiritual mentor, like a leader.
You still talk to her?
Yes, I do still talk to her. I follow her on Instagram. I keep in contact with her sometimes, and I'm pretty present with like communicating with her and letting her know like how much I appreciate her. But her name is Tangu. She's from Congo, Africa, I believe.
The
Con-
Congo?
Congo, yes, I think she's from there. I believe she's from there, and her name means sun. I think she's from Congo. I'm not too sure. I feel like she is. I might have forgot, but she's from that area, and I really appreciate her. So she kind of just like brought, like I said, from like 2014 to maybe 2017, I was just learning everything on my own. And when she came into my life, she kind of just taught me how to operate with painting, how to like apply more paint just to make stuff look more realistic. She taught me
Like
how to do
with
waste beads.
canvas?
She told me how to like do waist beads. She told me how to make jewelry. She told me how to do patches on my pants. Like she told me a lot of things that I know how to do now, and I could actually like start a business off of, or even prosper into a lot of basic things, which I appreciate so much. Like I said, that's the same thing I would want to do in the future for kids, just so they can learn that talent. Like they could find a new talent, or they could just create, like be a creative. So I appreciate her for teaching me that.
So basically has taught you different forms of art,
Yeah,
basically.
she taught me a lot of different forms of art, a lot of different creatives.
And would you say that besides drawing and painting, there's other forms of art that you would love to use as a hobby, more of a hobby, like more
Yeah,
of a hobby?
definitely. I would like to incorporate all of it into one for real, for real. But I'm very talented. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything. I'm very talented. So it's like I want to kind of bring it all together. Like maybe do a piece, maybe do an art piece where like I put like bracelets or something onto a canvas. Maybe do a photo shoot of that, or even bring that to life with like photography.
Or fashion piece?
Yeah, like different.
Fashion, you can also do fashion into art.
There's so many different things you can like bring to life from like being a creative and like being into like different arts. There's so many things that you could just bring to life from that. Like, there's so many ideas.
So many.
Yeah,
So that's pretty much everything that I have for you. I don't have any more questions. I can't even think of any more questions at the moment. So,
you having me and like asking some questions that kind of brings up nostalgic moments. I
yeah,
keep reflect on my own growth.
I hope you do. Okay, so basically, what I'm gonna do is end this off. And once again, thank you for letting me interview my great friend. Love you.
Okay.
And that's all.
Success on this project.